Hello, everyone, to another episode of YouTube Real, where I interview my fellow YouTubers from fitness community. Today, I have Jessie Harris, who is a keen, enthusiast in bodybuilding, and also he has a fitness channel. He exercises rigorously and has in-depth knowledge about bodybuilding and fitness. So, welcome, Jessie.
Thank you for having me, Pratha.
Our pleasure is mine. Jesse, if you could, introduce yourself to the audience,
Well, my
just talk a
name's
little
Jessie
bit
Harris.
about your channel and how you started into fitness and bodybuilding.
How I got started, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, my name's Jessie Harris, and I have a YouTube channel. Basically, I started doing a YouTube channel simply because it kind of helps me hold myself accountable. When I started doing my workout videos, I started with the Grim Hope arm competition entry video. So it just kind of helps me stay on track with my fitness. So that's what the YouTube channel's for, and meeting other people that has similar interests as me. Now, the first time I started lifting was I was younger. I was 21 years old, and I was. Can you hear me fine?
Yeah, it's fine. Both.
Okay.
Audio.
So I was 21 years old, and I was a little frail guy, about 170 pounds, and I went to prison, right? And I got to looking around, and there's a bunch of swole dudes. So I'm like, hey, man, this is going to be dangerous if I don't work out, right? So I just started working out at that point. And I went from 170 pounds over a 3-year period of 225 pounds. And that was why I started working out. And then I fell off after that, though. I fell off and didn't work out for about a 12-year period. And I just recently picked it back up.
I'm sorry, did you say 12 years?
Yeah, 12 years. In 2004, I quit. I worked out from 2001 until 2004, and I started working a lot. I just worked all the time, and so I didn't have time to work out really, Yeah.
Okay, so you started at age of 21, and then you said you did the transformation over a period of 3 years. So you trained 3 years, continuously. So up until say you were 24, 25, or say around 24.
24.
24. Then you stopped and took a break for 12 years.
Yes. From 2004, I started working out February of 2015, so an 11-year period. Yep.
Okay. All right. I mean, the transformation, I did see the picture which you shared as well in Instagram, right? One with a skinny, tall guy, and then a progress picture on the other side, right? That's that's some great transformation, Jesse. I mean, I also remember, when we discussed, when we were having a chat on the Grim Hope challenge, right, on the commenting on the videos and stuff, you did share a video as well where you actually showed the transformation pictures and stuff, right?
Yes.
Now, I mean, are you what kind of body type are you? Are you like a ectomorph? Since I think you are a very tall guy, right? You're 6'2".
I'm 6'1". Ectomorph for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so it's quite easy for you to probably lean out and have abs. Bulking is, I mean, I wouldn't say an issue, but you have to put in effort, or how does it go?
Yeah, that's probably the hardest part is putting on weight, because I have to really consistently eat more. And I don't necessarily think it's like that I don't eat a lot or any. I think my appetite's bad. I think I have a real low appetite. So I don't think I have an excellent metabolism or anything like that. I think it's just hard for me to consume a lot of calories. So what I do
Right.
to deal with that is I drink a lot of my calories. Like every morning I'll have 9 eggs. I drink 9 eggs off top every morning, whole eggs, yolk and all, right? And then throughout the
Okay.
day, I'm having 2 or 3 protein shakes to help me get them extra calories. Yes, bulking is hard for me.
All right. That's something. Yeah. So 9. So that would be a breakfast or post drinking, but 9 eggs you have breakfast. And if that's the case, what do you have for breakfast? I mean, if you could break down the probably a meal for a day, in
Yeah,
case
my
you're
daily
training
routine.
rigorously.
I'll just give you my daily routine. It's pretty simple. The same thing every day. The first thing I do when I wake up is I drink my eggs. And then some point after that, within an hour, I'll usually eat 2 to 3 packs of oatmeal. And then
Okay.
there will be about a 2-hour period where I don't eat anything else. And then I'll have a shake, a protein
Okay.
shake. And I'm using the plant-based protein. I'll have about a 50-gram shake. And then 2 hours after that, I'll have lunch, which will usually be some kind of meat source. I may just eat 2 cans of tuna and like granola bars. I eat those granola bars a lot to get carbs that way. And that'll be my lunch. About 2 hours later, I'll have another shake. 2 hours later, I'll have dinner. And then a lot of times at night, I'll have a second dinner or another shake. And that's it every day.
Okay. Do you monitor your macros, or how do you do it? Like.
Well, I eat a lot of carbs, probably more than what most people would eat. What I typically try and do is make sure that I know those eggs are probably about 50 grams of protein, but what I like to do is get at least 30 grams of protein with each meal. And
Jesse,
my carbs are up probably around 50 or 60. And fat, I don't even count my fat because it's so minuscule in the stuff I eat. There's not that much fat. I don't even worry about it.
Okay. So it's I mean, yeah, since you're ectomorph, I think you wouldn't have a problem of putting on fat.
Yeah, I don't think so either. When I started working out this time, I was probably, well, you've seen the pictures. The after picture that I had been posting previously was a month after I had been working out, but the most recent one was how I was.
Right.
So, yeah, from that point until now, I would say that I've went from probably around 175, and I'm 214 right now. So that's like 40 pounds I've gained, and my body fat's 17% still, which is high, but it's not real high.
No, I mean, for a 6'1" guy, I think 17% doesn't look like you'd be fat or something.
17%. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
on up there.
like you're a tall guy. You're 6'1", so 17% doesn't it wouldn't be it wouldn't appear the same way as if somebody who is like 7 or 5'8" guy with 70% body fat. You would still look lean comparatively.
Yeah, because it's thinned out over my body. I get what you're saying. I hold it better because of my height. I got you.
Yeah. And Jesse, I mean, since we're talking, there is a lag.
Yeah, can you repeat that?
Okay. What I was doing routines and the diet and stuff. What I was trying to say is, as mentioned, today's topic is also about consistency in fitness, right? Be it in one's workout routine or in this community in general, right? And I know we are running a competition called as Gains Competition 2016, and your focus and your goal is to be consistent, because as you said, that's the area where probably you had issues, be it because of work or personal life, or any other thing which comes up. So consistency is the problem which you've been facing, and that's the top priority, right? Apart from that, do you have any goal? Like you're already 214, right? I think when you did a transformation, you were 220. So is there a goal where you want to hit like 240 or maybe 245 or something? Or
Yeah. Well, first off, before we start talking about consistency or anything in fitness, let me say that for me, I don't really feel like what I'm doing is fitness. And the reason I say that is because I'm just putting on mass. I'm straight bulking, and I can feel it in my ankles. I can feel it in my knees. Even my heart feels like it's struggling a little bit from my size. So I don't necessarily call it fitness. But as far as my goal, what my ultimate goal is, I'm 6'1". I want to be 230 pounds with 10% body fat. That's my ultimate goal. So in order to do that, I'm thinking that I'm going to have to probably get up to like 250 and cut back down, maybe even more.
right, that's true. And I don't think you're too far too. I mean, you're already like 17%. So you got to get get rid of 7% and another 15 pounds of muscle, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's the yeah. I wish it would work so simply, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you look at in terms of the numbers, just the weight and stuff, then yes, it's simple. But putting on lean muscle mass is again genetics, and it depends on varies from person to person, and also consistency. But looking at your transformation, I don't think it's gonna be that difficult and time consuming, because you what I've seen from pictures is I think you can put on muscle rapidly, Jesse.
Well, I feel like it's probably going to take me another 4 years. And on the consistency part, yes, consistency for me. And that's why I made my 2016 gains competition goal to not take extra off days in the gym. Because here recently we had a new baby November 5th, and things around the house, I just couldn't get to the gym like I wanted to. And I fell off dramatically. I worked out twice a week for 2 months, where I was working 5 to 6 days a week, working out 5 to 6 days a week, and I fell off completely. So consistency is everything. And also with consistency, like you have to consistently make progress. For me, like I couldn't go in there and consistently squat 225 for 10 reps. If I did that consistently, I wouldn't make progress. You know what I mean? So consistency is change also when I'm trying to make my progress. So yeah, that's everything. That's key for me.
And I mean, it's just not putting on muscle. You're a strong guy too. I mean, you can bench 315 and probably more for reps with consistency, because you're a pretty strong guy. If you really chase numbers, I don't think it's a big of a challenge for you to get those numbers. Like I think Grim Hope has a challenge issued. Grim and Monkey, the gym something.
Yeah, the Gym Junkie and Grim. Yeah, I don't know, Pratap. Honestly, my bench press, I feel like I'm pretty weak in my bench press, man, because I was trying to get 275 for a damn year. And I just recently got that 275, and then I just got 285, So it kind of seems like it took me a long time. But man, damn. I just should go ahead and admit this too. I feel like I have to do it, because if I'm talking about this stuff, I got to tell people. So I'm taking 200 milligrams of test a week now too. So that might help a little bit,
Are you saying you're taking testosterone?
Yes, sir.
So that's like TRT?
Yes, sir. Legally, yes.
Legally, yes. I mean, yeah. I mean, I've heard about it that you can take TRT with I think doctor's prescription, right? I mean, doctor has to prescribe it, the dosage and stuff, and then it's legal. You can take it.
That's correct. Yes, it's legal.
And do you see any changes? And if so, to what degree? It can be in terms of probably like, you pushing weights, a lot of weights, or probably the energy and stuff like that. And what's the difference you feel in the rate at which you put on muscle and stuff? If you could elaborate on that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, honestly, I understand why it's considered cheating, man. Because I just started doing it on the 23rd. It was either the 23rd or the 24th of January.
And are you here? Are you able to hear me? I mean, I would say it's cheating if you're in a probably like, you have UFC and stuff. You have a combat sport or something. And if people are not on TRT and somebody just takes TRT or any sort of other aid to excel, then yes, that's cheating. But this is purely for to help you, and you're not competing in anything. So I don't think that's
absolutely. No, I know. But what I meant was, you asked me had I seen any progress, and like I said, right. I've done this stuff now for about a month, and my bench. That's when I just hit them 2 PRs. Now I don't know if it's all attributed to that or not. But it seems like the strength gains are crazy. And when I'm working out, I can go a lot longer, a lot harder. So, yeah.
All right. So that's
now, as far as why I'm taking it, I'm just going to probably take it for the rest of my life, man. For the rest of my life, I'll probably be taking it. And for the health benefits, like the youth, like the place where I go, their slogan is 25 again. So there's supposed to be like anti-aging properties to it, right? It's the fact that yeah. So that in the games together, those are both good things.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if it's legal.
Yeah. So I got me a trial run going. I'm just doing a trial run right now for about 3 months. See how it goes. Yeah.
Okay, and if you could, run us through your training routine, as in what body part, how do you train, stuff like that.
Okay, my split, I guess you could call it. The way I work out is I work my entire body over a 4-day period. Day 1 right now is shoulders and traps. Day 2 is legs. Day 3. Chest and tries. Day 4, back, bis, and forearms. Day 5's an off day.
Jesse, could you repeat that? I think that there was a lag.
Yes, sir. Day 1 is delts and traps. I work my shoulders and traps. Day 2 is leg day. Day 3 is chest and tries. Day 4, I work back, biceps, and forearms. And then day 5 is my off day, and I repeat.
Okay. All right. So 4 days in a row, don't you think that can you hear me, Jesse? Or do you want me to repeat that?
No, sir. You're going to have to repeat that one.
Okay. Well, you train like 4 days consecutively, right?
Yes.
So don't you think that's too much stress on body or taxing on your body?
No, man, not for me. I don't get crazy with you cut off on me. Do I think that's too taxing on my body to work out my body 4 days in a row? No, I don't. I was working a 3-day split where I was getting my entire body done over a 3-day period. I think if you grind on your damn joints real hard, or some bad form or super heavy weight, it could be bad. But I mostly just do reps for the most part.
Okay, so what rep range do you follow?
I hardly ever go under 10 reps. I typically between 10 and 40.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, do you believe in high intensity training, like a Dorian Yates style of training, or probably, high reps like the old school days?
Well, I believe in all of it. I believe switching it up, and I believe constantly changing it is where the gains come from, man. Because I started off working out doing like 5x5s, trying to get my weight up is on my lifts, you know, and I did that for a while. And now I'm doing high reps for a while. I'm going to try it all out. I think it's all good.
Okay. And how about compound movements? Like how often do you do, you know, the bench or the, you know, the deadlift and the squat in this particular, say in a week?
All right. Well, the way I work out is every time I do a body part, I pretty much do a compound movement. So let's just say it's leg day. So I'm going to start off with squats. And then I'm going to go do, after I do my compound movement. Okay, let me talk about a compound movement. In my mind, a compound movement means there's multiple muscles working together, but the main muscle is the bigger muscle group that's being worked. So when I do my compound movements, I'll work, like say my squats, that works mainly my quads. And then I'll go to something like a leg extension that works like down on the teardrop and stuff. So I'll work from the big muscles out. I'll start with compound, then I'll go down to the concentration, isolated movements. But I do that. I do compound movements every time I work out. Every time I do chest, I do a compound movement. Every time I do legs, I do a compound movement. Same thing with back. And I usually do them first. Sometimes I'll switch it up too, though. Like I started off and pre-exhausted with my leg extensions the other day and followed it up with my squats. And in that way, I can get my compound movement done even with lighter weight and still get a good result without putting all that weight on my back. So I switch it up that way too.
Okay. And since we speak about you know, consistency, what do you think you know, is the main factor for somebody to be not consistent, and how can somebody, you know, probably overcome it?
I'm gonna say it's all mental. It's probably all mental. Well, of course, you know, I'm just speaking from my point of view, man. That's all I can do is speak from my point of view. And for me, it's a mental thing, man. I like some days I think taking it one step at a time is the way to do it, because some days I'll discourage myself, especially on leg day. I'll be sitting there and just thinking about everything that I got to do rather than just taking it one step at a time. And it might overwhelm me, and I just say, all right, I'm going to put it off till tomorrow. So I think it's just doing it and making that first step and just keep doing it. It's all mental. Yep, willpower.
Right. That's good.
You're cutting out on me.
Okay. What you know, future goals do you have for your YouTube channel? What is that you wanna, like? I mean, any kind of content that you wanna, you know, share, or probably take your channel on and stuff like that?
I don't know, man. I think my channel sucks pretty bad. I need to do something. It's pretty horrible. But, you know, I don't really care about, I probably will never have, honestly, I feel like to have a real good channel, it takes a certain personality, you know, and I'm just not that good as far as having a personality for entertainment or whatever. So my channel will probably just be an old dead channel that shows my progress and somebody can check it out. That's probably it. Yep.
No, I mean, you never know. I mean, it's the same thing like first day in the gym, right? I mean, you don't know that you're gonna put on good amount of muscle or your body gonna turn this way. It's all about vision, so you never know. I mean,
yeah. Oh, my body's look here. If my channel's based off of my body, well, I'm gonna have 1 million subs then, right? If it's based off
why
that.
not? Why not? Hopefully.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you've got your gym. Right? I think most of the audience does. They don't know. I suppose that you have a gym at your home. You have a home gym, right? A big one.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. I can work all my body parts, at least 2 or 3 exercises a piece.
Am I right on that?
Can you repeat that, please?
Okay, you also made a video on probably what to have or what to not to have on a home gym and things like that, which got quite a lot of views. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Right? So, I mean, you can go on the same line probably. You can, I mean, you can, not only shoot yourself doing uh, workout in your gym, but you could also give pointers and tips as to, what's probably needed for a gym to be set up at home. Things
Yeah, I
like
could do
that.
that. Yeah, I could
That's
do that.
something
I'm sure somebody else probably already did it. But what I do is just as I upgrade my gym, I'll do a little video showing my upgrades of what I have and stuff. And I've had people like Facebook friends talk about my workout log. I post my workout log daily,
right.
and
Yeah.
people will say, "What does that even mean?" So I could like do each exercise and show how to perform it and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. For sure, though, I'll probably just keep showing my progress. That's probably it for now.
Yeah, I mean, that's something which you can really do because I also feel like you have a pretty good gym.
Yeah, the gym, I'll go ahead and cover it. I mean, anybody who wants to
It
see
looks
my gym, you could just go to my channel and check it out. But for my
right.
gym,
Yeah.
I can break it down real quick for you. I got a squat rack, I got a cable crossover,
Mhm.
I got a seated calf machine, I got a Smith machine, and I got a hoist machine where I can do lat pull downs, a low row, some mid rows, and that's it,
Right.
man. 5 pieces of equipment.
Okay. Uh, what else? I mean, have you worked in a like a commercial gym? Did you go and train there? And which one do you think is far more better? Is it the training in commercial gyms or probably having a home gym?
Well, I'm going to say a commercial gym is always going to be better just because of the different variations and possibilities for workouts that you can do. Now,
Right.
the trade-off, though, is I can just walk out into my shop and work out whenever I want, you know?
Right.
So I feel like the trade-off's better. I
Mhm.
have gotten to the point to where I feel like I need a leg press and I really don't have room for it. You know, you're going to run out
Right.
of room with the home gym unless you have a huge facility for it. So there's ups
Right.
and downs to the home gym. I would say commercial gym, if you could get to the commercial gym without a problem, that'd be the way to go. Really, it'd probably be cheaper too.
Right. Okay. I think we have come to we had quite a lot of discussion, and it was quite an interesting hangout, a podcast with you, Jesse.
Yeah, Prathap, I appreciate you having me, man. I appreciate you having enough interest to ask me the questions.
No, I mean, you're most welcome, Jesse. Why not? I mean, as I said, I came up with a series to, interview my fellow YouTubers, more than a fellow YouTubers, I would say like friends, right? Because at the end of the day, it's a community. Even YouTube is a community, right? Where we people of same interest, meet, become friends, and share. I would say knowledge, and more than knowledge, I would say experience. Can you hear me, Jesse?
Yeah, I think I heard about half of it.
Okay, I said YouTube is also a community where people meet, become friends, and more than knowledge, I would say experience. More than I think you lost me again.
Yeah,
there, right?
for
No.
me, I mean, that's what it all, that's what I think I heard about half of it again, but I'll go ahead and talk about what I heard. For YouTube, man, yeah, that's the thing about it for me. It's really not anything else like money or any of that. I don't get no money, probably won't. So like, it's fun as far as meeting friends, having people to talk to that are doing the same thing I'm doing. For me, that's what it's all about. And it's, a real good place to do that. I like it for that reason, pretty much only.
Right. I mean, do you follow pro bodybuilding?
Not really. Like, I mean, I know who Phil Heath is. You know what I'm saying? I know who some of the Mr. O people are. I know who Arnold is. But as far as like knowing a lot about it, not too much.
Okay. All right. And you do design T-shirts, don't you? And
Yeah,
hoodies
man,
and
that's
stuff.
what I
I
was
have
going to say. You were
with
talking
captions and
about
stuff.
my YouTube channel and where it could possibly go. Hey,
Yeah.
look here. I'm telling y'all, I made that freaking clothing line video and showed y'all how to do this. Now, we had to pause our freaking Etsy store. We can't keep up with demand, dude. We're making so many damn shirts over here. We can't keep up. So, but we're getting ready to get us a screen press. We're going to be screen pressing now. We're going to be making some real nice shirts. And I'm going to be showing the evolution of that. But for real, y'all can check out my video and get going on some clothes. Y'all should do it.
So if somebody wants to like buy a T-shirt, where do they do that? Do you have a website or is it through?
Well, what we're doing is we're using an Etsy store. It's etsy.com, etsy.com. And the reason is because the traffic is better. If I just made my own website, there wouldn't be the traffic we get. So we just use that. And if you go to any of my YouTube videos, there's several of them with links to the Etsy store.
All right, Jesse. I mean, it's been a pleasure interviewing you and chatting. It's thank you for being on the show, and I wish you all the best. Life and profession.
And same to you, Pratap. Hey, man, thanks for having me. You got me. You got the first interview with me. So you popped my interview cherry. It was fun, man. I appreciate it.
All right. It's same here. Thank you, Jesse. Bye for now.
All right. Bye-bye.